So we have with us Mr. Amol Muzumdar, the head coach of the Indian women's cricket team. And what a journey it has been, and matches to come up, big tournaments and big matches coming up. Amol sir, thank you so much for gracing the occasion today here at the MIG Cricket Club as the guest of honor for the Republic Day celebrations. How does it feel to be back in Bandra East? Skyline has changed?
It has changed, but the ground remains the same. I've been coming here since my childhood, so yeah, it is. It's bound to happen over a period of time. You cannot stay in the past. You got to stay in the present, and the ground is the same. The feel of Maidan is always special for me in Bombay.
You know, if you look at the World Cup journey, I mean, India are now world champions in women's ODI cricket. There was a phase in that World Cup, a couple of matches that didn't go India's way. What was the thinking, Amol sir, that time with you and the team? What was the area that you wanted the team to work on?
Well, we discussed about it, and all we spoke was to how do we cross the line. We should be able to find a way to cross the line, and as simple as that. We are dominated quite a bit, but at the same time, at the end of the day, result matters. So you've got to get over the line somehow. Try and get over the line.
Now, get over the line is one thing that you've said, and one philosophy that you've always followed, Amol sir, is that keep it simple. That comes naturally as a person to you.
Nah, it is. It's a complex game.
Yeah.
As I said, it's a very complex game. It's not as simple as it looks. Uh, but I just try to be as I try to keep it as simple as possible. It's not always the case. You will have your off days as well, but as simple as my basic theory is it good for the game? Any decision, any big decision also that I make, is it in respect with the game? And if it's good, then at that moment of time, I would take it. So I think I try and keep it as simple as possible, but it's not that easy as it looks like.
Absolutely. Just taking the interview to the last phase, the semi-final of the World Cup was a tough one,
Yeah.
chasing that mammoth target. Final, of course, a tough one. But now when you look back at the journey, which of the two was the tougher if you were to compare?
Oh God, I mean, you can't compare the semi-final of a World Cup and finals, but I think Australia, beating Australia in the semi-finals was a massive thing,
Absolutely.
and also to chase down that target in a World Cup knockouts. I don't think that target had been achieved
Yes,
earlier.
yes.
To create history against Australia in the semi-finals was a big task. But not to take it away, the South African game was also, we were on the edge, because we knew that here's a chance, but at the same time you couldn't go ahead in the game. So I would not like to take one game away from the other,
Yes.
but I would say both had their own significance.
Absolutely. So you come from a strong media background. You know the numbers of the semi-final. You know the numbers of the final. You know the numbers of the Tara WPL that is happening. Wonderful tours coming up. The T20 World Cup coming up. How have the preparations been post that fabulous achievement?
I think there was a little bit of a gap after the World Cup, and deservingly so. Everyone had a little bit of a break. We went into the Sri Lanka series. We won it 5-0.
Yes.
Now they're into WPL, so they're constantly playing T20 cricket. And then we are off to Australia for a full-fledged
Yeah.
series
Yeah.
in Australia. Post Australia series, there is a two month window before we head off to England. So I guess there are, we'll try and prepare ourselves in that 2 month window as much as possible, and then head off to England for the World Cup. So I think T20 World Cup has got its own significance, and
Yes.
really looking forward for that World Cup, and especially the preparation before it.
Absolutely. So one final question. You saw the girls here of the MIG Cricket Club team asking you questions, and in your own characteristic style, you explained them the nuances of the game. But one message for all the fans of the Indian women's cricket team, upcoming youngsters who look forward to this generation of India's women cricket champions.
Oh, I would like to say all the very best to you all. It's a great profession to be in.
Yeah.
Work hard as you can. Work as sincerely as you can. Do not look at the outcome. Do not look at the result. Make sure that every day is a process that you follow, and every day is a challenge that you take up. So I think enjoy your time, and my best wishes are with all the girls who have come to the ground, not just post the World Cup,
Yeah.
but to the ground to take up cricket as their profession. All the best.
Thank you so much, Amol sir. As always, a pleasure chatting with you. And that's the head coach of the Indian women's cricket team, Mr. Amol Muzumdar, saying, keep it simple, follow the process, and enjoy the game. It'll give you back in wonderful ways.